Yeah, this your boy Rusty Banks, man. Back, man, with another motherfucking breakdown, man. Well, this is my first breakdown for this series. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, like I feel like this is what the people want to see, you know? Like this is what the people want to see. So I'm gonna give the people what they want to see, right? And this let's just clear all this off first. Let's take this off. Let's clear this off. Let's clear this off, right? And I'm gonna go over the trade I took last night. I didn't record it, so it won't be like a video of me, you know how I be in the car, recording, my screen and being in the trade, explaining the drawdown, explaining the profit, all that. But here, right here, I'm going to break it down for y'all. You get what I'm saying? Because this is what makes people the money in the market. So I feel like, why not explain this? You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, let's get right into it. So first off, I want to clear all this off, right? Because I want to do what I call a top-down analysis, right? So I'm gonna take all this off, take all this off, right? And I'm gonna start from scratch because this is what y'all chart look like, if you don't know how to mark up a chart from scratch. So when I start my top-down analysis, right, I like to start off on the daily time frame. Sometimes I start on the weekly, but um I start on the daily, you know what I mean? Like I said, sometimes weekly. Well, you know what? Sometimes it is good to check their weekly just so you can see the actual move, actual direction. You get what I'm saying? So, and mind you, we're breaking down a move that happened last night. So today it's Wednesday night, uh 10:24 p.m. You can see it right down here, 10:24 p.m. So we're going to be talking about Tuesday night's trade. So, right. So let's start, y'all. So, cool. We start on the daily, right? All right, cool. So I seen that price was very bullish. Everybody knows that bullish means buys, bearish means sells. So I seen that we was very bullish, right? So I said, okay, let me come down to the H4, right? So on the H4, I see that we have some resistance, right? That was turned into support, right? But you can't see that it's turned into support because you're on the H4. So you got to come down to the H1, right? So boom. Now I see us on this H1 time frame, right? And we can see that, okay, we're in an uptrend, right? We're trailing up, boom, 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 right? And we have levels of support, right? So for example, we have this area of support as made. We have this area of support, which is made, right? Right. So coming on the way down here, we see that we have another level of support, right? And this was a main level right here, right? And as you can also see, guys, that not only is this an area of support, but it once was an area of resistance right here, right? Being retested as support. I'm gonna make this box green for y'all, right? Make this green, right? So mind you, we're in the uptrend. We have resistance that's been broken right here in this area. And now this resistance is turning into support. So first things first, right? Let me put it right here. One, we're in a uptrend. God, this is very big. Why is it not letting me move it? All right. For one, we're in an uptrend. Let's lower this a little bit. 20, right? Two, we're making, no, I'm sorry. Resistance was broken and turned into, oh gosh, can't even spell. It turned into support, right? So, number three, well, let me just, that's fine. I don't need to do all that. Number three, resistance was turned into support. Number three, support was being respected, right? Bro, why can I not spell today? Like, what the freak is going on, bro? So, I'm going to point these things out for you, right? So, boom. Number one, we're in an uptrend. Higher highs, lower highs, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high. All right, beautiful. Now, with this being said, right, we only need to take trades at areas of interest. And that's going to be for another video. I may do that uh Saturday, Sunday, you know. But let's stay focused, right? So we see that, okay, we had our support, we had our resistance that was broken right here, turned it to support, right? Boom, boom, right? So I said, okay, if we're in an uptrend, we broke this resistance right here, right? And then mind you, we're on the 1 hour time frame, okay? Now we have support right here, which you can see a little bit more support on the 30-minute, you know, and still same area of resistance right here, turn it to support right here, right? So I said, okay, what is most likely going to happen? We're in an uptrend, resistance turns to support, we're still trading above this type of key level. So I said, okay, we're going to be ready for some buys, right? So what I did was I waited until I had me a bullish engulfing, right? Put the bullish engulfing right here, put my stop loss under this little area right here. And the reason why is because, right, if we're trading anywhere above this blue line, we're bullish, right? Because as you can see, we had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 rejections, bro, from this area, right? So I said, okay, cool. We're going to set our take profit right here. Reason why we're setting our take profit right here, right, y'all, is because this is recently where the area the market has tapped, right? So let's say we would have set our, this would have been my overall TP. My overall TP would have been up here, right? That's my overall analysis. But I seen that we had came to this level right here, and mind you, we got in buys right here, right? So if we buy up to this area and we start to see a rejection at this area where it's last rejected at on the 1 hour, what does that tell you? What is the market showing you? That okay, we're not going to pass this area, or the candles are showing us that we're not going to get through this area. So I closed out at right here. A 1 to 1.25. Not the best trade, but being patient and waiting for these type of setups will benefit you in the long run. You know what I mean? Because like I said, key levels, that's going to be a video for another day. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday, one of those days. But that is for another day, right? And yeah, man, like once you understand this, it starts to become second nature to the point where you can mark up your chart and you just set that alert and just wait till the market comes to your area. Like it's really that simple, but it's not that simple. You get what I'm saying? It took me about 3 years to catch on to this. Like it's not no overnight success. I didn't have any mentors. I should have got mentors, but honestly, I didn't even have the money to afford a mentor because I was just putting every single dollar I had into a funded account. And and yeah, man, like I took the long route, but I'm grateful for it, you know what I mean? Because I feel like self teaching, self taught is the best teaching. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, so this is how I caught this trade, guys. It was only a 1 to 1.25, so I risked $100. I made $125. Um, may not seem big in profits, but when it's at a click of a button while you're sitting home watching a movie, it's pretty darn good. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Breakdowns like this will be coming every Sunday, or Monday. I'll be doing the market analysis for the week, what I'm expecting for that week. I do personally only trade GJ, but let me guys know what pair you want me to break down. Gold, US 30, USD JPY, EUR, USD, anything. Like just let me know, because the thing about this market is technicals applies to every market. You get what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I'm happy and grateful and I'm blessed that I learned is technicals. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. So like I said, man, breakdowns will be coming every Sunday. And when I say every Sunday, I mean every Sunday. Um, maybe 2 hours after the market opens, maybe 3 hours, just to give y'all that insight or outlook on what I'm expecting for the week and what y'all could be expecting for the week. And y'all gotta realize when I do these breakdowns, like if you see the breakdown on Sunday, mark up your chart. You know what I mean? Like mark up your chart and come back Tuesday, come back Wednesday, see if these levels were retested or respected so you can make some money in this market. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got for y'all today. Um, yeah, man, just be supportive.